Hello, book besties. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody has had a great start to the new year. Today, I want to talk to you guys about my January hopefuls. Let's get started. My first book is Iron Flame, only because I am going to the Onyx Storm release party on the 20th or 21st of January, and I am so excited. I need to get caught up and read this book, because how am I going to go to the event and not have the full story? What am I going to talk about? Only Fourth Wing? Everyone's already done their Empyrean series reread, and I haven't even done this book. I'm really excited. If you read Fourth Wing, you know how it ended, and I've been so scared to know what happened. That book put me in the biggest book slump last month. Even though I read 4 books out of all of the months of 2024, December was my worst month because all I could think about was this series. Wasn't ready to get to it. My next book, let me explain something real quick. I had a lot of mental brain fart moments in 2024, and I really need to get on top of my mental game, okay? So I plan on reading 1 to 2 self-help books each month in the year of 2025. And my first one will be Mindfulness. I struggle a lot to be in the moment and kind of just be here right now in this very moment and not be thinking about the next thing all the time. And I want to stop doing that. I want to stop overthinking, overdoing, just over anything. I want to be mindful. So I think this book for this month, to start off the year strong, will be amazing. Literally, the synopsis, I resonate with it so well. It says, too often life just races by. We don't fully experience what's happening now. We're distracted by what's happened yesterday and what we're always thinking, and we're always thinking about what we need to do tomorrow. Our minds are constantly chattering with commentary and judgment. And that was me for the majority of 2024, and I don't want to do that in 2025. I just want to free my mind, kind of just take control over it and not let my mind control me and my experiences. But yeah, I hope to read this book not too quickly, because self-help books are meant to be learned from, and then you put the action towards it, and then you do the next step. So this actually might take me the whole month to read, even though it's fairly short. The next one is my current read, which is Starter Villain. I got this book last year for my boyfriend, and then I got it for myself because he told me I might like it. One thing I'm starting to do this year is branch out into other genres that are out of my comfort zone. Sci-fi is one of them. I just can't get into it. I think it's because when I think of sci-fi, I think of Dune. And I'm reading that series this year too. And I'm scared because I'm just I'm usually not a sci-fi girly, but I'm about a fourth of the way, or 50 pages into this book, and it's actually really good. The action, the suspense, everything is digestible, and it has cats involved too, and I love cats. So yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this one. Next is Cold Clay from the A Shady Hollow mystery series. I read the first one. It was really cozy. It was really nice, even though it involved murder. I like that the town is full of animals, and I'm so excited to read this next mystery, as well as Mirror Lake from the same series. It's a 5-book series. I hope to at least get these 2 down this year. I have a lot of books I want to read this year. And yeah, to sum this series down, I think each one has its own murder case or mystery, depending on what it's about. I haven't read the synopsises yet, but I think they're going to be so cute. And yeah, I'm excited for those. And if I had to rate these books before I read them, I would say this is probably going to be a solid 4-star, just because I loved Fourth Wing so much and I gave it a 5. I have high expectations for this. I have them. I usually don't have expectations for books, but this has an expectation on it, and it better meet it. This, honestly, I don't think self-help books need ratings, but I think this would be a 3. I think it'll be solid, but since it's so short, it might not get down to, the root of it all, but I think it's a good starting point. So I think it'll be a 3. starter villain. I don't have an expectation for this one either, just because it's a new genre and I'm not trying to put any expectation on it because I have no experience with it. But I think this one will be a solid 3.5. And then for the Cold Clay second book in the Shady Hollow mystery series, I think this will be a 3. I think the whole series overall will be a 3, just because it's so different from what I'm used to reading. Like, the characters in this book are animals, and in the last book, the first one, it did get kind of slow on some parts, so my expectations aren't extremely high, but regardless, the book was cozy, and I think this will give the same feel, as well as Mirror Lake and the rest of the Shady Hollow series. But yeah, those are my January hopefuls. If you've read any of these, let me know in the comments, please. I would love to have a chance to yap with you about them through Instagram or through TikTok, wherever it is you post. But yeah, I am very excited to read these. In the upcoming weeks, all reviews for these books that I've shown in this video will probably be on my Instagram and on TikTok. I'm trying to build up my socials, build a community here on YouTube, as well as a better community on Instagram and TikTok, and possibly Threads. I'm not really sure how that works though, because I don't really use it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for next week's video, next Wednesday. Love you. Bye.